How's this passive parenting going on for you, Chris?
How's this what?
Passive parenting approach.
Passive parenting.
The permissive, you mean?
Permissive, yeah.
I don't do it a lot. I do it when Alex overdoes it. Get it? Just to keep a balance. But I don't know. I don't like operating from that mode.
So what time they fall asleep? Like 12?
It was funny because we were sleeping and they were throwing things that were chit chatty.
Oh,
So they went to bed very late.
it was a shitty day at school today.
Why?
It must have been a shitty day for Mr. to let her sleep. You know?
Oh, I don't care. I don't ask.
And welcome to another episode of Just Us Dads. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Dad Conversation. We haven't done this in a very long time, but we should plug in that we have merch available on our website, justusdads.ca. You're going to find nice little t-shirts, sweaters, hoodies, mugs, a bunch of stuff to make you feel all proud and happy to be a dad. So go out there and check out our merch. Chris and George are here as always. What's going on, guys?
Bonjour.
Hola.
George, did you watch the hockey game yesterday? I saw it just for you.
I watched it.
And?
Like until 1 a.m. or whatever it was.
It was so disappointing.
They played well though the whole game until the third period. You know what sucks though, and I was thinking about it, and there's a backstory to all this while we bring up sports, and we'll.
No, but wait, George. Before you ask him, was Shane Corson playing?
Shane Corson, no.
Hold on.
the last reference we have.
Stéphane Richer.
Oh my god! The funniest thing is like you're gonna watch a game now, like after the second period, you can be like, "Dude, I haven't seen Stéphane Richer. Where is he? Is he injured? I didn't hear him."
Where's Russ Courtnall?
Russ Courtnall.
Wasn't that his name?
Yeah.
My goodness.
McPhee.
Mike McPhee. Mike McPhee looked like your father-in-law.
Did, yeah.
No, I was watching, and we'll get to the backstory. But I was watching, and they scored like 30 seconds into to the end of the game, and they pulled the game into overtime. But George, I'm wondering, they had too many men on the ice, and nobody called it a penalty.
Yeah,
They took the face off, and they went and they scored, and they tied the game. I just found that a little funny.
Yeah, but you can't. You don't blame the missed call. You blame the missed assignment. That's what you blame.
Yeah.
You leave a high-end shooter like that, one-on-one, that close for that much time. He's gonna pick off the corner he needs. If you don't put some pressure on him,
yeah,
he's not gonna miss the shot.
We're talking about sports, guys, because the other day we're having a conversation, and George was actually shocked that both Chris and I
wasn't shocked. I was complaining.
You also couldn't believe it. You're like, I can't believe it. What the hell is wrong with you guys?
He was shocked, but he was also very disappointed.
Yeah, because Chris and I don't watch sports, and we just couldn't care less about it. I mean, I'll watch it. I'll watch hockey whenever, But yeah, George was like, "How the hell do you guys not watch anything? What are you taling about?"
And I could get into it. I could be like, "Yeah, and oh, really?" And then I'm like, "No, why am I bothering?"
Like I don't care.
Yeah. I try, but I'm like, yeah. Oh, okay.
But I see.
All right.
I see George's point, like for a dad show, not to have like any segment or any reference to any sports, it is a little strange because you would expect any man show to have sports as kind of like the central element, Yeah.
Usually the favorite pastime,
Yeah.
For me, it's my favorite freaking soap opera.
Yeah. No,
the leagues and the whole of the controversies,
I already told you guys my reality. We have a huge TV in the basement that we haven't turned on in, I would say, probably a year, maybe more. and for some reason, my wife was compelled to buy a TV for the bedroom, which is the TV now that everyone uses.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm gonna snap a picture of what my bedroom looks like. I'll send it to you guys. It's exactly what I predicted. Anyway, and then
it became the new playroom, right?
it's like, you guys have those little plastic. Well, our table is pink. I'm assuming it's only pink or blue. They have it at IKEA. It's like a little kiddie table, like plastic. It comes with 4 chairs or whatever. Yeah.
We have one.
Yeah, that went from the basement in the bedroom where nobody used it into my bedroom now. It's right in front. It's like, so there's Play-Doh on top, there's papers, there's coloring pencils, there's dried up pasta on the floor. And then there's a small, and then we have a small TV in the kitchen, which is pretty much the one that's on all the time, but that's on Treehouse TV. So even if I would want to watch hockey, like usually I'll just put it there in the kitchen while we're doing stuff, and like seconds later, if not minutes, it's gonna be like, oh no, put Treehouse. Okay, so I really don't even bother because I know it's a battle that I will always lose. So
He's no longer interested, George.
he left. Black screen.
No longer interested. There he is.
You guys are a disgrace. I'm out of here.
Uh,
I turned it off to complain about you.
you know what? I'm a little ashamed. I must say, George, I'm a little ashamed, but I don't want to change.
Well, look, here's the funny thing with me, and I'm assuming Chris is probably in that same category too. We love sport. I can sit and watch it anytime. I just don't have this reflex of, oh, there's sports on. Stop doing whatever you're doing and let's put it so I can, like, I don't.
You don't have to stop anyone. You just program your PVR and you watch it later. You fast forward through the commercials. You fast forward through the intermissions.
I don't have a PVR.
No, for me, you know what it is? For me, it's like beer. Like I love it, but I won't have it alone.
Yeah,
you know,
good one.
I need the friend factor. I need the event. I need guys. Let's go watch this, and I'll come and I'll listen and I'll pretend to listen.
And even then, I'll pretend. But even then, if you're like with a group of friends, because it's happened. Like my brother last time invited us over. I think it was the Super Bowl or whatever it was, or a hockey game, and we went. Or my brother-in-law sometimes when we're living under normal circumstances, and it's nice. You know, it's like the gang is all there, and I spend much more time laughing or talking or making fun of people. And drinking rather than following what's happening on TV on the screen.
Yeah, after a while, it's like, okay, lower the game because we're talking.
Or to bust balls. I'll see which team the other people are going for, and I'll just go for the other one.
But you know what? I promise to get a little bit better, George. I'm gonna get a little bit more into it, and we'll be able to like talk a little bit about this.
I'm not making that promise. But yeah,
I have low expectations. Don't worry. I can't be any more disappointed, so it's all right.
There you go.
All right, let's move on to to the other topic that we've been pushing back. I wanted to ask you guys, how much do your wives understand the concept of time and distance? Like how is that in their heads? Like, let's say you have to go somewhere and you need to prepare. Like, how does it work in their mind? Because for me, it's still a question mark. I mean, I'm 40 years old and I still don't understand what they don't understand. I don't know.
I think before we get into this, George, you need a disclaimer or a caveat. I wouldn't just get into this topic like that. I don't know. You want to say anything before?
No, I don't want to say anything.
Okay, all right.
Okay, I guess you should probably say you don't understand how she thinks.
Let's not generalize.
Don't say they. Just say she.
She.
Yeah.
But I, you know, something inside me tells me she's probably not the only one on that boat. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I understand that you need more time to get ready. I get that. It makes sense to me. Okay, we look at this stage. We don't even have hair to take care of. You know what I mean? For us, it's shower, brush your teeth, put pants, shirt, and you're out. You know? I get
Well,
it.
that's for you. That's for you two bald guys. I still have hair.
Yeah. Okay. But still, I mean, you're not gonna spend an hour fixing your hair. You know what I mean? You're gonna run your fingers through your hair, and that's it. You're done. But I just don't understand. It's like, you know that. Okay, I'll give you an example. There's
Wait, what are you're talking about time now, or is it the concept of time, or just being late all the time?
Yeah, no, but I see. I think it comes in like this bundle where it's like, you know where you have to be, you know how long you need to get ready. Do you understand how far it is? And then if you have all those components, how do you not understand how early you need to start preparing yourself? And I don't care. You need 5 hours. Take 5 hours. I don't care. As long as we make it at 11 o'clock at the baptism, or at 1 o'clock at the wedding, or wherever we have to be, we're invited for dinner or whatever at 6. How can you be leaving your house at 6? Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
This is definitely a question for Chris, because that was Chris's life for a long time.
Chris, just to say something, Chris.
Always.
No,
Chris would tell us to pick him up at 7. That's when he would get up to take a shower.
It's true.
Say it, George.
You'd be outside honking.
I've improved a lot.
You have.
Yeah, you have.
You've come leaps and bounds, but you were the worst I've ever known. You're outside honking, and Chris, yeah, I'm coming. He's getting in the shower. There's 7 people at his house, and he's practicing for a theater.
Okay, since you prefaced the question with that, George, let me try and answer what goes on in Joanna's mind. Okay,
exactly. He's very well suited for this question.
I kind of understand it. Okay, I think number one is that you just don't care. Okay, it's like you couldn't care less if you're late or not. So that's one. No, I'm just saying the person who was late.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Who's not punctual. It's not a priority. It's I don't care. Like, I don't care if I'm 15 minutes late. Then the logical explanation to that is, you know what? By the time everyone comes, that first 15, 20 minutes, I don't want to be the first. I don't want to be the first guy to be there and be a loser.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then there's the, you know what? I'll be ready when I feel good enough, and I look good enough to leave the house. So it's not about time. It's about comfort. It's about, you know what I mean? So it's, that's what I'm telling you. It's not a concept of time.
Here's the thing. If it was a general thing, I'd raise my hands up and say, look, I don't know what it is. But because I've seen my wife get ready, spot on. Like, if it's for anything work related, it's like bam, bam, bam. Let's go. We're done. This prepare. The kids are all ready to go. Like everything is clockwork.
Yeah. My wife has even tried to convince me sometimes that going early is not a good thing.
So wait.
So I'm telling you.
So in your house, you're the problem.
I used to be. Right. Look, I'm pretty punctual right now. The last 5-6 years, I've been very, very punctual.
Yeah.
But I understand now because my wife is not. But she's very punctual at work. Work is number one priority.
Yeah.
She'll never be late. Everything else is leisure. Everything else is like, you know what? I don't need the stress.
I see that.
You know what I mean?
Man, it like, for me, if it's constant,
it used to.
That's how
it still does, but it used to too.
Like, and I think I've told you guys this before. When I met Joanna, and I would probably go as far as to bet that it still exists in her brain, that reality, where she thinks that going from, well, back in the day, she used to live in Candiac, so whatever. Now we live in Brossard. She needs 15 minutes to go anywhere. She has this belief that 15 minutes, don't worry about it, 15 minutes. And she doesn't get it. That 15 minutes it takes us just to put the girls in their seats and back out of the driveway. That's 15 minutes right there. We lost just there.
She's talking about the driving time.
Why do you feel you have to ruin it?
What do you mean? Because when someone tells me, come over at 6, and it's 6:15 and we're backing out of the driveway, I feel uncomfortable. I'm like, what the hell?
By the way, George, apparently, I don't know this.
Yeah.
Apparently there's this rule that if somebody invites you at 6 o'clock you should never show up 6 o'clock. You should always show up 10 to 20 minutes later.
No, man, that's not right. Okay,
it's an unwritten rule. I'm saying. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
That's like Brazilian time, man.
No, because you know what happens when you start off thinking that 15, 20 minutes we're in the acceptable norm, then you push the time, forward to 6:20, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it's acceptable. So automatically now you're at 6:45.
No, but you know what? You're not really penalized if you're late, and you're not compensated if you're early. I tell my kid today, if you're not 5 minutes early, you're late. So I've kind of brainwashed that into him.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's good to be early. It's good to be on time. It's good to make sure that you have enough time in case something goes wrong. But think about it. If it's not a priority, if it's not your graduation, if you're not giving a speech, if it's not work, and who cares if you're 25 minutes late at a barbecue?
No, I understand what you're saying. For me, it's just the principle that you're invited at a certain time. I get the 5-10 minutes. Anything could happen. You're probably going around looking for parking or whatever. You know what I mean? Let's put a buffer of 10 minutes, 15 at most. You know what I mean? But you can't fucking show up at 7. You're invited at 6 and 7, and it's like, don't worry about it. Nothing's happening. It bothers me, dude. It fucking bothers me. And it's like,
you know what?
Yeah.
George, I just figured out, I think why. Well, now I'm always on time, or at least I try to be. But why in my teens I wasn't?
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Because my parents were always on fucking time. I think my dad and my mom combined, cumulative, together, have been late in all their lives at every event, maximum 6 minutes.
Combined.
That's the amount of time they've been late to every event of their lives together.
That's how
they were all they were always ready 10, 15, 20 minutes before somebody came to pick them up. They were always ready. They were always on time. So I rebelled. I think I just hated that.
No, but you have to see this. There's an important thing you said, because you guys didn't have a car, so someone would always come pick you up. So that's embarrassing when you know someone's coming to pick you up and you're not ready at the door when that person comes. It's humiliating. Like the guys.
But even if we take a bus, I remember.
No, but the bus is not a problem. But the bus is not a problem. The bus, because it's your responsibility to be where you have to be. But when you're committing someone else to come and picking you up, like, you can't be late, you know what I mean? And that's where you went wrong. But that's where your parents didn't want to go wrong. So it's like, look, we got to be spot on time, you know? But I think, I don't know, man, maybe it's an education thing. I don't know. Maybe that's how they were just brought. Like, you need to be, prepared. You need to prepare yourself. I don't know. And I'm not saying I'm perfect.
I wouldn't say education. I would say habits.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say people that show up late are not educated, you know?
Like, no. Like,
I wouldn't say that.
No, he's talking about the way people have been taught.
Yeah.
Okay, raised, brought up. Yeah.
See, I what's happened to me, I was always punctual, and I feel like now, because
you fucked up now.
Oh, dude, I'm the complete opposite. I'm
not only you. You know who else?
Yeah.
Andre's
late.
You and Andre will bust my balls all the time.
I was like the guy like 10 minutes before.
Yeah. And now you've come an hour and a half late.
Yeah. But I have no choice, man. This is the reality that I'm living with. It's like, what do you want me to do? Leave everyone here? Okay, take a cab. You know?
No, it's fine, man. It's fine. I'm okay with it because I did it. You know when I'm not okay with it? When people show up late for work or for meetings or for Zoom calls.
Yeah.
There's people that come late for interviews.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that you don't do.
There's people that don't show up, bro. They don't call you.
There's people that don't show up at all.
You're there waiting. You're like, where is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
it's like, it just goes beyond anything that I knew growing up. It's like, so and so is waiting for you. You got to be there. You can't miss it. It's like a matter of principle, I guess. I don't know.
Courtesy.
It is.
George, I know that you're always punctual. You've always been punctual. How is Cynthia?
We're both very punctual.
God damn, man.
We're both very punctual.
Like, the kids are always prepared. Everything is ready. Us, man, it feels like every time we have something to do, it's last minute. It's running around. Where are my socks? What are the girls wearing?
We're so punctual. We're too early. we're so early that we get to places that I have to help the host cook.
True.
I might as well do something.
Yeah.
But we're both very much like that.
Yeah,
we're both very much like. So I don't have any conflict there for
us. It's a constant battle. It's a constant. Okay, we're going over my parents, like example. This weekend. Okay, 5 o'clock. Okay, 5 o'clock, guys. I promise you, 5 o'clock. We haven't even crossed the bridge yet. You know what I mean? It's horrible, and it's like it's not.
No, but it's fine.
Yeah, I know, but you're not late for a fucking colonoscopy.
No. Okay, forget about that. Okay, like wedding.
I get it. You know what?
Even a wedding, man.
Whatever it is, dude. Whatever it is.
I find the things you're bringing up don't always matter. A little social event, a Saturday night where there's 7 couples that are meeting up for a supper, blah blah blah. They say to everybody at 6. You're gonna eat at 7:30. Who gives a fuck? When you have somebody waiting, man, there's something more.
No, but I find it impolite that you have someone.
If I'm at a restaurant waiting for you and your wife to come eat with me, and I've been there since 6, and you're supposed to be there at 6, and let's say we said for 6:30, and I get there around 6:15, and you got there at 7, I'd be a little annoyed. Past that, I'd be fucking pissed.
So what does it change if you're at a restaurant or if you're at your house and you're inviting people over and they're not there?
My stomach's growling.
Yeah, but it's the same thing at your house because
there's hors d'oeuvres hanging around. Things are just sitting on the table. You walk around, you munch. There's other people to talk to.
Yeah.
You're putting too much pressure on yourself.
It's not about pressure. It's just that because I've always been on time, and when and forget about what the event is, whether it's a wedding, a house party, or whatever, your parents or in-laws, it's just the fact, because for me, it's all numerical, man. It's like, okay, 5 o'clock, we need to be there. So in order for me to be there by 5, I need to have, let's say, it takes me 30 minutes to drive. I'm adding a 15-minute buffer in case there's traffic. So that means 45. That by 5:30, I need to be in my car. So if I want to be in my car at 5:30.
By 4:30, you mean?
Okay, whatever. I forgot what time. Okay. Be there. Whatever, yeah. So, okay, I need to know that, okay, it takes me 10, 15 minutes to get ready. Okay, boom. Subtract. Until you get to the time where you know that at this time, you need to start getting ready. I just feel that my wife's brain just doesn't work like that.
No, it does. It's just she'll only apply that pressure to herself when it matters, like work.
Yeah, not
for something that doesn't matter. She's like, because it doesn't matter. George, you're guest at a wedding.
And then the fucking nail polish in the car. Oh my God, man. How do they stand that? I can't stand.
How does she do nail polish in the car with the bumps, man?
I don't know, and I don't know, that smell bothers me, dude. I can kill someone. I can't, like, I can smell it a mile away, and it bothers me. And it's like, I'll do my nails now. It's like, no, it bothers me. Don't you know that? Like, do them at home. What's the problem? You have to do it like a 5 inches away from me, man. In my nose, in my face. I'll open the window. I'll open the window. It'll be okay.
Yeah. No, me too. I have a thing for punctuality too, and. I'm talking now because I don't have that conflict like you do, so maybe I shouldn't talk so much.
Good.
I learned to live with it, accept it. I don't get mad. I don't get annoyed. I used to get very annoyed. But look, it's what it is. Like your premise, George, is I need to be there. She's thinking, she's operating from we should be there, and I'll try and be there. Can I ask
you guys?
It's two different things.
Can I ask you another question, George?
Yeah.
Have you been on the receiving end?
Where what?
Other people.
Where I'm
you're waiting for other people at your house. Well, let's see a particular one couple.
Yeah.
And it's always them
that are always late.
Yeah. Did it cause you so much of a burden, the fact that they weren't there at the time you asked them to be there?
No.
Outside of a professional setting.
No, not really. No.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. No, I know we're making a big deal out of nothing. It's just it's just frustrating because it's like we need to fucking be there. What is it that we don't understand? For me, I put myself out of the equation because I don't get bothered by pretty much anything. But
except for
nail polish.
Oh yeah, but those are
and being late.
No, but even that, being late.
Apparently, a measuring tape in the bedroom is not what you like.
No, I don't care. I just pointed out that we've reached the point where she's sleeping with a tape measure because of the project. No, but no, it doesn't bother me, guys. It's not like I create a whole situation. But and the funny thing is that now the more
I think you're pissed off about the debate more. No matter how much you can debate your point.
There's not really even a debate anymore. It's like, okay, we're late again. What the fuck? You know what I mean? But at the same time, I also feel like the more the years go by, I'm getting worse and worse because look, I know my wife is late, so fuck it. I'll get dressed 5 minutes before we leave. I don't care, and I'm getting bad at being on time too. So I include myself in the boat as well. Like I'm not any better, but at the same time, even if I wanted to, there's nothing I can do. I can't leave without them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? So you're just stuck. You're prancing around in your suit. Are you guys ready? Can we go now? Can you go now? It's like you asked me 2 minutes ago. It hasn't changed. Yeah. God.
Yeah.
No, maybe you should pick and choose your moments, man. Sometimes there's you should, sometimes you shouldn't care. I think if it's gonna be just you guys and another family or another couple, then you should be more punctual. But if it's gonna be a big group, who gives a shit?
Yeah. No, I'm not making a big deal. I'm just pointing out the fact, and I think I don't know. There's no way that my wife is the only one that takes forever to get ready. There's no way.
No,
there's no way.
Of course not.
No.
That's
what I was going back to what I was asking you, because I've been on the receiving end of it, and it's always the same people.
Yeah,
always. And like I'm talking about ridiculous, like I'm talking about hours difference here. Oops, I forgot. I have to go drive 40 kilometers in that direction and wait in line for an hour before I come to your place. This is 20 minutes after they've texted you. We just left the house, but 20 minutes after that, we're going 40 kilometers the other direction to wait in line for an hour, even though everything was being prepared for you to be there within 20.
Yeah. But I've also been at family dinners where it's like you're reaching a point where it's like everyone's there and we're all expecting that one person to come or that one family to come, and you're like, okay, who are these people, man?
I don't wait anymore. I eat.
But
I dig in, everybody.
We've missed events.
Fuck it, it's too late. We just won't
go. You have no idea how many weddings we've missed at church.
Oh, I don't go to church anymore. I just plan around it.
You know, okay, I'll give you a pet peeve of mine. Every time we need to go to a wedding or any kind of function, right? A baptism, stuff like that. Waiting to buy the card 5 minutes before you get to the event.
At the pharmacy.
That's not a problem. That's fine.
Oh, I hate that.
Why?
Because you're right there, you're ready, but you have to stop for this stupid chore, man.
Yeah,
I know, but there's always that in between time where that they're off taking pictures or whatever. In any case, you're gonna waste at least 2 to 3 hours. Go to the pharmacy, get the card. Yeah, we always do that. Wait, dude, we can organize ourselves to be ready on time to leave. You think we have the card before? What's wrong?
We solved that problem. We bought a box like this from Costco of cards. We're good for the next 15 years.
Is it like a generic card for any event?
No. It's generic, but it's all over the place. You have everything.
Oh,
you have a whole variety. Nice.
Wait,
really
they have that at Costco?
Well, they had it at Costco.
I haven't seen.
But I'm good for like the next 15 years. It's like that big saran wrap roll they have at Costco. Like 80 kilometers. Like I'm good for the next 20 years. Yeah. you buy that once in your life.
Kilometers. We've been late. See, like, just to go back to the weddings where you just don't even show up to the church anymore. You just go.
Yeah. It's like we're not making it. Okay, so we chill. We get undressed and we chill. You know,
like, fuck it, we're already late as it is. we've been late to the point where we walk in when the groom is walking out with the bride. Yeah.
And you were pretending that you were there the whole time.
What are you going to pretend? Everyone is chill. The wedding is over. You're walking in.
Yeah.
What time?
You see, we don't want to be caught doing that, so we just avoid it completely. It's just like, let's not just do it. We're risking too much.
Let's not take a risk.
Like I think I don't know exactly. I have to ask Alex, but I think we've ruined maybe a couple surprise parties.
You walked in with the guest of honor.
Yeah, exactly.
You walked in.
Hey guys, what are you doing here unexpectedly?
And not once. I think we've done it maybe 2 or 3 times.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know it's just a different brain. Honestly, it's I don't even know if we're ever gonna reach a point where we can understand it. I just don't get it at this point. It's like I've given up. I've like.
But you don't have to understand it. You have to accept it.
Yeah, work around it.
Yeah.
You don't have to understand it. There's a lot of things you don't understand, but you accept.
But you can't, dude. How do you accept it? How do you accept it when it's like, don't worry, babe, don't worry. It's only 15 minutes. What do you mean 15 minutes? Like it's not 15 minutes.
You see, you should be focusing on the babe. She's calling you babe. Focus on that. Not the 15 minutes. That's what it is, man.
Yeah. As long as there's a babe in the sentence.
How many years have you been married, George?
How long has it been? In 2012. What is that? 9 years this year.
Okay, all right.
You're getting this? Is that
you're gonna start understanding things on the 12th, 13th, 14th year in there.
That's really long. Normally,
things become clear, and you're like, oh, and then you become one. Yeah, you become congruent, and then it's like you both have the same bad and good habits, but together.
Yeah, everything is in sync.
Everything is just together. It's not even her or me anymore.
It's self times itself.
Exactly.
We're bad together, and we're good together.
Yeah, that's right. It's we. It's just a we. Yeah,
but it's bad habits that you don't want to pass on to your kids either. I mean, I'm like you, Chris. Our family was always ready. There was a wedding or baptism. Our clothes were laid out the night before. We had whatever you call them, like these moldings there that my mom would hang. Like, dude, the suits were there, the dresses, the socks, and the shoes. Like everything was there. Whatever time it was that we needed to get ready, boom! Everyone grab your stuff, get ready. We're out in like 10 or 15 minutes. You know.
But also for our parents, like, they didn't do fuck all. That was the most exciting part of the year.
No, I don't know. It's just organization, right? It's like, okay, tomorrow we have the event. What do we need? Let's get it ready. We're not like that. We're like, we'll take care of it in the morning. Don't worry. And then the morning comes out. Let's chill a little bit in bed.
Sometimes I'll buy the clothes I'm wearing the morning up.
I need socks. Let's go get the socks.
Shirt, tie, whatever, pants, suit.
I'm changing the phone.
Yeah, I got you.
Maybe you should turn off your camera first.
Sorry about that, guys.
C'est bon.
But yeah, man, it's like sorry, I don't know what I missed, but I just wanted to say it's about accepting, not understanding. Certain things you need to understand.
Yeah.
And you know what? Because if you start doing that, then certain things that she doesn't understand about you, she won't have to get the understanding. She's going to start accepting.
I'm the perfect being, dude. There's nothing. There's no fault. Everything I do is right. No,
that's awesome, man.
No, I get your point. It's true, but it'd be nice to see. Here's where I'd like to have one of the wives on the show to kind of, the counterbalance. Oh yeah, you are like this. You think you're better? Or, like, I'd like to know my defaults because we don't really see them, right? I mean, even though we know them, we kind of tend to ignore them.
Hey, we could do a show like that, man. We write a list. For each other.
Let's bring one here at a time and attack them.
You quiz my wife. All right, Joanna. Brossard and Saint-Sauveur. How long? A, 15 minutes. B, 20 minutes. C, 40 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Anywhere you want. 15 minutes.
Does she have the same problem with distance?
I still make fun of her. Distance, I think she's pretty good with distance. Like, okay, how, like...
Because somebody's wife, not my wife. I'm talking about my wife. Somebody's wife.
Yeah.
Like, if you tell her 25 kilometers, it's like you said, 4 dogs. Like 25 kilometers or 4 dogs is the same thing. It's like...
No, I think no, Joanna's pretty good at that. Like, she understands. Like, she has a very good, sense of orientation.
Orientation and distance are not really the same.
Not orientation, distance.
Yeah. No, she's good. Like when it comes to that, I think she's okay. I think. Are you talking about her?
No. I'm not talking about her.
Maybe
I'm
you
not
know something
naming.
I don't get it.
No. I'm just saying. I know some people that have a problem with distance or numbers.
Yeah. No, she's okay with that.
Or numbers. I know somebody that when I say a number, they stop listening when I start saying the number.
It blocks. It just stops.
It just blocks. It doesn't know what to do with it. It doesn't know what to do with the information. It puts it in the recycling bin.
What do they do when someone's giving them their phone number?
No, it just yeah.
Text it to me.
Text it to me.
Yeah, no. Joanna's good when it comes to that, but which is why I'm shocked all the time. It's like you know how far it is. Like it doesn't take 15 minutes for whatever 30 kilometers or 20 kilometers or you know what I mean. I just think it's back to what you said. Like I think it's just certain things they're just they're not important. It's like okay, don't stress, relax.
Don't stress. They want to be comfortable. The other thing is girls don't want to dress up too early because they usually tend to wear things that are not very comfortable. The makeup, the hair. So it's like they want to be in that the least amount possible.
Yeah, it's that plus the makeup.
In my face.
The makeup. The damage.
The makeup has to be. Yeah.
The makeup is prepared, and so the moment the makeup stops being applied, it starts coming off. So they want to do their last stroke of makeup and jump out of the house. It's like do the last eyelash and bounce. There's like they don't want any.
But I don't blame them, man. Guys want to get there to the party to get there. Girls want to get to the party and they want to look good.
Yeah.
They want to get there and look good. They want to be satisfied with what they look like so other girls can notice them. And then it's I find it's like there's nothing to understand. It's just that's the reality we have to accept.
The level at which you think you look good versus where the woman thinks she looks good is so different, right? It's like you slap on anything, look at yourself, and it's like, damn, I look good. Yeah, let's go. We're ready.
Yeah, for me, it's not even like look good. It's like, okay, don't look embarrassing.
Don't look embarrassing.
Yeah, it's like, okay. Is this decent enough, Like, is it okay?
Is it ripped? Is it stained? Can I button
it? And you're out. And then you go and you meet people. That's it. And it's there.
The list is so short.
Bro, you don't even look at colors, bro.
Is it ripped or stained?
Yeah.
Is it stained? Is it ripped or can I button it? That's it.
We got 4 boxes to check. That's it.
And then it's fine. And then you stop caring. Then you don't even care about that anymore.
After you cover those 3 bases,
you don't even care about that anymore after.
Oh my
yeah, there's a point where you don't care. You're gonna mow the lawn and go to someone's house for dinner in the same clothes. With your steel-toe boots with grass on them.
Oh god,
man! And as you get older, like I see my dad. Like I remember certain places he would go. My dad is like more of a house cat, right? He used to be a lot more social. They used to have parties and people would come over when I was young all the time. But as they got older, they became a little bit more, I guess, introverted and kind of isolated.
They stopped drinking. That's what happened.
Yeah, exactly. They stopped drinking. But I remember a few times where my dad would get to a place, and as soon as he got there, he couldn't wait to leave. Like he got there and it's like, okay, we got here now, so when are we leaving?
We did the deed.
we showed up, so now it's countdown.
As you're walking to the venue, you're like, okay, how long are we staying here? 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
Trying to
or sometimes you'll tell my mom, Kita, look, we'll stay for like an hour and then we can go, right? We don't need to stay for very long.
It's fucking funny.
So funny. All right, guys. We're gonna wrap it up. I don't know if you guys have any stories like that with your wife. Do share them. This is an open platform,
and we won't repeat the swear words.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in, guys. We're gonna wrap it up, and do follow us on all social media platforms. Head on over to YouTube and subscribe. You would be helping us a huge deal. And listen to us on all the other platforms as well.
Watch hockey.
Yeah. We're gonna try. We're gonna try and do.
We're gonna figure out something. We're gonna put something together.
Somewhat towards some sort of sports thing.
But you're right.
Iron your clothes the night before the wedding.
Iron, yeah. Lay out.
It is a trio, though. It is man, beer, and sports. It's almost like a trinity.
Yeah, it's like a holy trinity. Yeah,
it is a trinity.
But
we'll
look,
do something.
But we're not saying it isn't. It's just that, and it's not like we're very negligent or ignorant.
It's a bond. It's a bond between the Father, the Son, and the Holy Television screen.
It's not like we're. It's not like we don't watch sports at all or know nothing about it. I mean, we watch it, we understand it, we enjoy it, we cheer. It's just we're not the biggest fans. That's all,
And I can't talk. And I can't talk about it more than 25, 26 seconds.
I thought it was going to be minutes.
Like 26, 27 seconds. It's good.
30 seconds tops, bro.
Tops. But no, I'm lying because when I hear people talk about this, and they go back and forth and they debate certain points or they disagree on. I like it.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
And
when they get passionate about it, and then they take it personally. Yeah. It's as if it's it's personally. It's like
how entertaining is that?
As if it's gonna change their lives. If the Canadian,
I like that. I like the back and forth. I like the insults.
All right, guys. Thank you all so much. We'll catch you in the next episode. Take care, everyone.
All right.